Hello, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Box Score. I'm Brendan Taylor, and with me, as always, to my right is Jacob. How are we doing today?
I'm doing good as always. Go Hoosiers. Before we start, we got a special guest today. First special guest we've had on a podcast episode. He's been on comment section quite a lot. He hits golf balls quite often. Joining me today is Scotty. Scotty, come on in. He has his
Come on, man.
we got the we got the Bobby Boucher jersey today. We're doing our 2026 mock draft. I don't know if this will be the only one we do, but this is the first one we'll do with the draft being what, 2 weeks away now?
Yeah.
Something like that.
By the way, we will
How
be
much-
we will obviously be doing a stream for the NFL draft.
I'll do my best to make it.
Yeah, but
I'll do my best.
we will try. But yeah, we're
At least
doing a
do my
mock
best, yeah.
draft with a special guest, as he just said, Scotty. Um, you just want to get right into it? Do you have anything else to say before
Let's-
we start?
Just want to say you guys are lucky to get me on here during Masters week, okay? Because normally I don't leave my garage when I'm watching the Masters, but hey, we're on here. We're doing it. So let's get it.
He loves golf. I just want to say I hope Jeremiah Love falls to 32 and goes to the Seattle Seahawks. It's not going to happen, but if it does happen, just know I predicted it and just
I
know.
already, dude. I told you on stream. I'll give you $100 if he goes to Seattle and you don't trade up. Literally told you that on stream.
You did. It's,
I will.
it's not going to happen, but
it won't. But like, if it does, I will do that. Anyways, let's get started with the mock draft. First overall pick. Do we really even need to say it? The Raiders
go.
have the pick. Everybody knows who it's gonna be. Fernando
Diego
Mendoza.
Pab. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
Nope.
not
It is
Diego Pablo.
Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. Jake, if you could talk about him a little bit if you
No
want.
brainer.
I think putting him with the Kubiak offense is going to be really good for Fernando coming into his first year in the NFL. Ashton Genty shows so much potential. I will say that I know this is the first pick, but at pick 33, I have the Raiders taking Elijah Surratt to keep that duo.
So
'cause the
you
Raiders
just
are
think they're
also
gonna
doing-
go with the Indiana combo?
No, I seriously think that's what's going to happen.
Try to do what Cincinnati did.
Yeah, with Higgins and not Higgins, excuse me.
Chase and Burrow.
Mason Burrow. He's an LSU fan. So I just think the Raiders also need a wide receiver. They already have Brock Bowers. They have a decent offensive line. This pick makes so much sense. Mendoza, I think, is going to be fantastic in his rookie year. And hopefully by the
We'll see how it goes since he's going to be a Raider.
yeah, he's gonna be a Raider. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
everybody,
Listen,
even with Kirk
he's
Cousins
close.
signing, he's gonna go to the Raiders because Kirk Cousins is
They're
just
the
gonna be
same
there.
person.
Dude, I
They're the
saw,
same person.
dude, I saw like a video on that of them just
I've seen
being the
so
same
many
person.
people.
Imagine went to the
The
Colts,
thing with-
not like anything, but imagine went to the Colts with Phillip Rivers there. That'd be even funnier.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
thing with Mendoza-
really that'd be
Brendan.
them really being the same
That's the
person.
third time I've tried to talk. I've been
Oh,
interrupted every time.
my apologies.
Is it hard to hear him?
It
No,
might
no,
be.
no, I can hear him.
Okay. Mendoza's clearly the most complete quarterback in this draft.
By mine.
Very accurate. Okay. Hardly makes mistakes. Okay.
No.
It's all you need. All you need. A quarterback that's consistent. A quarterback that shows he cares about the game. Because that's really the problem. The
With
NFL
turnovers.
nowadays.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just the NFL. You need to get people that care.
But
And that's him.
will he be able to succeed without Signetti at his side is my only little
Um,
concern.
Have they gotten a new coach yet?
Yeah, Clint
Yeah,
Kubiak
Clint Kubiak.
from Seattle.
Man, I haven't been paying attention much. Again, it's golf season. So.
Yeah.
Brendan will take over for this next pick. Pick
We
number
got
2.
the New York Jets right there. That's a Jets LED sign. I know it is really bright, so you can't really tell. But it is a New York Jets LED sign, and I have a Jets like drawing over there that I hand drew myself.
Said that
I
so
think
many times.
everybody, I think everybody knows in this draft that we're gonna get defense. If Mendoza
Yep.
somehow falls, we're obviously gonna get him. But if he doesn't, which he won't, we're gonna get defense. The question is really who we're gonna get, because there's Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Ruben Bain, David Bailey. There's a lot of options, and I just went with Arvell Reese really because he's
Yeah.
like the top. He's like the top guy there, the top defensive prospect, and We really
Okay.
could go with any of them, and I would be happy. But I just think we're gonna go with Alvaro
It-
Reese. But I really, it's
It's
really like
yeah.
it really could be any one of those four.
It's Alvaro Reese or Ruben Bain. It's one of the two at pick number 2, but I think Alvaro Reese makes way more sense. Do you know anything about Alvaro Reese?
Plays football.
There you
He
go.
went to Ohio
He
State.
went to Ohio State.
He was like their
Yes.
best defensive player.
Oh my god, he was.
No, yeah, I know who he is.
Anything you want to say us
Isn't that-
before we
isn't
move
that the-
on?
Isn't that the dude that cracked Mendoza? Like, pause. But in the Big Ten championship game.
No, that was Caden Curry.
that was Caden Curry. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he,
that was him.
Brendan.
What?
Just what he said.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you said my name because I didn't say that.
I would say Uriah. So Jets go defense. They have another pick coming up. We'll get to that in a second. At pick number 3, I have David Bailey going to the Arizona Cardinals, edge rusher from Texas Tech.
I have Sonny Styles, but again, like the last one, any of those four could go to Arizona. I have heard
For sure.
shouts that they trade down and draft Ty Simpson, but A, that's a really dumb idea, and B, they're not going to do it.
No. Wait, wait? Are the Cardinals gonna really go with Gardner Minshew this year?
I don't know what they're going to do. They are a real wild
'Cause
card.
they need a
Wild
quarterback.
card. They're like such a confusing team because like they're bad, but it's not like the Jets who are bad and everybody knows it. Nobody cares about the Cardinals.
They have so much talent, young talent, on that roster.
Yes.
They have so much good talent on that roster that's just
HJ, baby.
being. What?
Are we talking about the Cardinals still?
Yes.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, Marvin. Yeah, no, he could be great if they get the right quarterback to support him, as well as the right coaches.
And if he can hold on to the ball.
Yeah, he actually hold on to the ball. So at pick number 4,
I
I hate saying this.
I have Jeremiah Love.
J-Lo.
I do too. I do as well.
The Titans
Of
really have
course.
improved a lot on offense, especially with the wide receiver position.
Them and the Giants have improved so much this offseason. Both teams improved tremendously.
Spending money.
They have spent so much money.
Yeah, and all the
Especially
Giants
the
really
Giants.
got all the Ravens players, and then the Titans got all the Giants players that left.
The Giants got the Ravens tight end, one of the like 2 tight ends, a fullback, and a punter, and I think a defensive end too. Like they're basically the New York Ravens at this point, and the
I
head
thought,
coach.
and I thought they were gonna get Tyler Linderbaum, but he actually went to the Raiders. So
Yeah,
yeah, they
I,
didn't
I,
get
was-
him.
I that was my original prediction, but he went to the Raiders, which will help Mendoza big time.
Yeah, so Jeremiah Love's kind of like a wild card because like not like a wild card in terms of like how he'll be. I think he's gonna be a good running back, but there's really been like debates about where he'll go recently because of like just there's uncertainty with a lot of teams about their running back position. So
Hey, man, give that man a good line. You're going to be a dog. All right, that's all I got to say.
There's been so much running back stuff happening in free agency. If that's with the Falcons, not the Falcons, excuse me, the Cardinals getting Tyler Algier, the Jaguars getting ETN, or however you actually say it.
Yeah, what did he say it was pronounced?
It's like a 10, like E10, or something like that. It was
no.
weird.
I think he said it was pronounced like A Chain, like Devon A Chain.
Oh,
Yes,
it was
yes.
Shane. That makes no sense. There's no
how
way.
how is A
he
Chain and
was-
ETN like how is
Bro, he's
ETN and
put
A
farming at
Chain?
that point, bro. There's
Yeah,
no
I don't
way
know.
that's real.
I don't know what he's talking about. There's no way it's pronounced A
Unless it's like
Chain.
Unless it's like
Where's the
Etienne.
Could be.
where's the ch sound coming from?
Seriously,
It might, well, like I just said, it might be Etienne.
it could be
Like
18.
Etienne.
I don't know.
We
All I
probably
know.
sound so stupid.
We
right
probably
now,
do sound
trying to
stupid.
pronounce- He's gonna watch this and cancel us.
All right.
Pick
Next
number
up,
5,
pick
Brendan.
number 5 is the New York Giants, and with the exit of Wan'Dale Robinson, I think they replace him. And I think they go Carnell Tate.
Connell Tate, Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart, Cam
Disgusting.
Scadaboo. That is a great.
That is a great
offense.
core if they all are healthy.
Isaiah Likely
and Isaiah Likely.
and Isaiah Likely.
That's a great core if they
That-
don't get hurt.
If they stay healthy, and they play an easy schedule. Like, I mean, easy schedule too. They stay healthy. The Giants could be a high wildcard team this year. I have the Giants going Sony Styles
Dude, I didn't
from
even
Ohio
really
State.
realize how much they improved until like I don't want to say
They
just
would
now,
need
but they
to get
improved a
someone
lot.
Styles. That the defense needs help.
Especially with Dexter Lawrence requesting a trade.
Yes.
That could also they lose him at the defensive tackle. You could consider them going DT here as well. But I think Sony Styles at linebacker makes the most sense, especially because Bobby Okereke has failed to stay healthy and he hasn't been great.
Yeah, I honestly could see them going with a defensive guy, but if they're gonna go offense, it's going to be Cardinal Tate. I don't really see any other options. So yeah, I think they go Cardinal
On to the
Tate.
dog pound, baby.
Yeah,
Come on.
Cleveland Browns.
Who do you got, Brennan? Who do you got the Cleveland Browns drafting?
I have Francis Mauigoa from Miami as offensive tackle.
I have him too. I don't know how to.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say his
I
last
don't.
name.
That's just how. I apologize if I mispronounced that name, but
Get that all up. You already know, man.
You guys are very hyper. We just got done golfing,
Hey,
kind of.
need to bring some energy to inside the box score. Come on, man.
Nah, he's right. Nah, he's right. All right, pick 7 for the Commanders. I have Connor Tate
I have Caleb
joining
Downs.
that. Oh, I might switch. Can I switch my pick?
If you
Man's
want
got a
to, I
point.
guess. I
Give me
went.
Cal-
I
ooh,
went
that was a
Caleb Downs. Yeah,
Bad voice crack.
they
goodness.
need. They need
Give
secondary.
us Caleb Downs.
Yeah, they need secondary more
Commanders
than
fan.
I think. They need
Me and
sec-
you, not just
Oh,
Okay. They need secondary more than like every other team besides the Jets, and their secondary is like god awful. It was terrible.
oh,
The Commander,
because
the
Emmanuel
Commanders,
Forbes left. Marshawn Lattimore sucks,
and he's
and
gone.
I can't name you a safety.
And every
It-
other one of their cornerbacks are randoms, and I don't even know their safeties.
I can't even name you the. I can't even say the jersey numbers. But on a pick number 8 for the Saints.
All right, this is where I have David Bailey going from Texas Tech. If you watch Texas Tech versus Oregon, you saw how good he was.
He dominated that entire
Dude,
game.
he has the chance to be a monster in the league. And Texas Tech would have
Mhm.
won that game if their offense was any good.
Mhm.
But they didn't. I don't think they
Um,
scored a single point that game. I think it was
No,
a shutout.
it was like was it 19-0, something like that. It was a weird score. I'm
Yeah,
going
but-
Ruben Bain.
this dude had me nervous watching the IU game. I thought he was gonna pummel Mendoza all game.
Okay, better choice of words than cracked.
Yes.
Wait, Texas Tech never played Indiana.
No, we went with Ruben Bain.
Oh, Ruben Bain. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, the junior out of Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Next
Look at
up.
his face. He's like, oh my goodness.
Like, well, why do we invite this guy?
All right. By the way, this was Jacob's idea, so. All right.
Brings
Next
these,
up
man.
is
Come
next up is a team that usually doesn't draft this high. It is the Kansas City Chiefs, and with the purge of their cornerback room, I have them selecting Mansour Delane out of LSU.
LSU.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. I don't have anything to say about Chiefs. Obviously, Kenneth Walker going there is going to be a
I was gonna
complete
talk
game
about-
changer.
I mean, I can leave right now. If you...
Talk about Delane. There you go.
All right.
Open mic, all you.
Chiefs need someone to need a cornerback. All right.
Yeah, McDuffie's gone.
That's just awful. It's awful. It's embarrassing to watch the Chiefs. Get someone. Nobody's guarding him. All right.
No.
This dude was a dog. I mean, LSU bring out some darn good corners, and
Defensive backs.
yeah,
I mean, Derek Stingley, Tyron
I mean,
Matthew, just to name a
you
few.
could- there's been arguments that LSU's DBU, and
Ooh.
there's been arguments. That's why I said there's
okay,
been
their
argument.
wide receiver.
I mean,
I don't know. We have to do a check on DBU.
That's
I
why I,
don't know
said
about
there's
that.
arguments because I didn't want to be for sure.
They're
Yeah.
definitely wide receiver. You. I'll give you
Um,
R.
and this dude was a dog all season. I mean, come on. You already know, man.
Also,
Kansas
since
City
we're talking
Chiefs.
about LSU defensive backs, I have to shout out Jamal Adams.
Good call on Jamal Adams. That's a great call.
Yeah.
Totally spaced that.
Played for the Jets and also helped us get Garrett Wilson. So, shout out Jamal Adams.
Played for Seattle. Yeah, it was an awful trade for Seattle. I hate it so freaking much. Jamal Adams sucks. So he's actually currently a Raider. So that's kind of cool.
And yeah, he's currently
I
not doing
guess.
much, but he is a Raider.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay, pick 10 is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Now, here's where I have Ruben Bain going.
Give me.
That's a good point. That's a really good point because they lost Trey
The
Hendrickson.
Bengals need defense. They need defensive line more than every team in the NFL. They need defensive line
Absolutely.
bad. They need defense bad. Every defensive position. Literally,
Yeah,
if
Ruben
they
Bain falls a little bit,
Yeah.
I can absolutely see Cincinnati picking him up.
But do you think he falls to 10?
I don't know. That's the thing.
the
That's
Brown
what I
no
was
the
thinking.
the Browns definitely don't need an edge. That's the one thing they don't need. He could go to the Cardinals.
The best edge in the league.
By a mile. I have Jamad McCoy from Tennessee, defensive back.
Yeah, you
Cincinnati's
really
secondary was
can't go
terrible.
wrong
You are
if you're
on-
you can't really
What?
go wrong with Cincinnati Bengals defense.
Oh.
I mean, with Cincinnati Bengals drafting a defensive
Oh.
player.
Sorry, I put the same player for the Bengals and Cowboys. So
Oh,
I'm gonna have
I got Caleb Downs going to the Bengals. I would love to see them get Ruben Bain, but we already chose Ruben Bain.
well, I also put Caleb Downs for the Commanders.
like
did.
after
don't think put
after
anyone
I
for-
shouted him out. Also, Cardinal, you think Cardinal Tate's falling out of the top 10?
Yeah, he's getting picked next. He's going to Miami Dolphins.
I have Miami also drafted a receiver, but Makai Lemon, since I already had Cardinal Tate going to the Giants.
Wide receiver of the
Also,
year.
question: who is the Giants wide receiver 2 as it stands right now? Who would it be?
Right now, would it be what's
Tyrese Halliburton.
what?
I don't know what he's talking
No.
about.
I'm trying.
I'm just.
Is it
being
Wandale Robinson?
No, he left. He's on the Titans.
Darius Slight?
I think so. I actually don't know where he is. I think he's actually no. I think he came back.
Yeah, Darius Slayton, I think.
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't watch football.
Not Darnell Mooney.
Where
Did
did
they-
Darnell Mooney go?
Wait, I'm doing a fact check. Where did he go? Darnell
Because now that I think about it, I think he went to the
Mooney.
Giants.
Oh, he's on the Giants. So maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they don't draft him. Maybe they don't draft. Maybe they draft Caleb Downs. The
Potentially.
Giants. Yeah, I think the Giants could draft Caleb Downs. So I don't know.
Mock drafts
but-
are hard.
Yeah, mock drafts are hard because I forgot that Darnell Mooney went to the Giants. So yeah, I
We're
don't know
doing
about
just
that
top
one.
16, and then
We'll do
I think
top
we're doing just the
16,
first 16.
and then we'll
in
do
Seattle.
we'll do the Seahawks pick. Yeah, and any interesting picks if you have them like coming up.
So at 11, I have the Dolphins taking Tate. Who do you have? The
Yeah,
Dolphins
I had
taking?
Makai Lemon because he was
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
he was the best receiver that was
Wide receiver
available.
of the year.
All right, next up Cowboys.
Okay, at 12, I don't have a pick because I accidentally put the same guy for two teams, so I don't have one for the for the Cowboys. So that's all you.
Yeah, I put Jermon McCoy, the dude you put for the Bengals, I think.
Yeah. So I don't care about the Cowboys. At 13, Rams.
Rams. They have a lot of great players. But the one thing they don't have is a tight end. Therefore, I'm going with Kenyon Sadiq.
What? Oh, the guy from Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon.
Okay, for some reason I put Omar Cooper. So, um,
I have.
I,
I don't.
He filled
I
he
don't
filled
know.
most of this out at back nine, by the way.
yeah, I kind of I'm gonna
Yeah, I
skip this
don't.
pick too.
Yeah, all right. I got Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, Omar Cooper's just kind of a dumb one. Puka Nakua was on the team. Who
Okay.
knows if he'll not
No,
get in trouble or not?
yeah, no kidding. Before he
But
bites someone else or says some anti whatever stuff.
Jay
Yeah,
Nutty.
I don't even know what's going on with Puka, but
But if he's coming back, they won't need anyone at receiver.
But Devontae Adams is so old and he'll be gone at
Here's the
next
thing:
year.
Devontae Adams is still a stud.
Yeah, when he
can't-
catches 2-yard touchdowns every damn game, yeah. Or darn game, excuse me.
Scores, doesn't it?
That's score.
Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. 14, I have the Ravens taking Spencer Fanu from Utah. Ravens need
Um,
offensive line badly after
I'm-
losing.
I don't even know if I want to pronounce this guy's name. No offense, but it's Olai Vivega Ayawane. I don't know how you say his name.
You got
but
it,
I
man.
have
You
him-
got it. Perfect.
He's an interior offensive
Penn-
lineman
Penn
for Penn
State.
State. Yeah. After the hell experiment that was Daniel Falele, they need offensive linemen bad, like really bad.
Ravens lack offensive linemen badly.
Yeah.
So.
Telling you, Alana ain't got nothing on me. Watch this. Dang it!
He he didn't make the behind the back. At 15, I have who do you have Tampa taking?
Keldrick Falk from Auburn.
So do I. 16,
New York
who do you
Jets.
have the Jets taking?
I have
I
us
have the Jets
taking-
taking Lemon. I have the
Alright.
Jets taking.
I have them
Limon.
taking Jordan Tyson as well. Look, we all know that Garrett Wilson is a top receiver in this league. Everybody knows that. He's the one player on the Jets that is untouchable.
You can
He's really good.
eat him out.
But all of our other receivers are randoms. Literally, A.D. Mitchell, John Mechie.
AD Mitch.
I don't even know the people behind them, but they're all randoms. We need receiver, and I mean,
Okay.
we also need defense, but we need receiver. So give me Jordan Tyson.
Timeout. The Jets wide receiver room is so bad that he couldn't name any after AD.
Exactly.
And
that-
he is the
I think there
and
were.
he is a huge Jets fan.
I think
That's
there,
how
no. There was
horrible
like
the wide
Isaiah
receiver room is.
Williams. Isaiah Williams was on that team, but I think he was also like the punt returner, so that's why I remember him.
He was.
Um,
So yeah,
after
They
that,
go-
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't even tell you. I didn't think Alan Lazard's
No.
on the team, so yeah,
free
yeah.
agent.
Our wide receiver core is bad, so we need a receiver. So give me Jordan Tyson. And then after that,
and then for Seattle, there's so many things I think they could do. They could go edge for losing Boye Mafe. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Cassius Howell from Texas A&M. I think they need to replace Boye Mafe. Losing him to the Cincinnati Bengals is going to be a big loss on that side of the defense. You could go defensive back to replace Devon Witherspoon and Kobe Bryant. So going defensive back could also be huge for Seattle, but as well as running back. Running back's a huge thing. People have been saying, but I don't think Seattle will draft one in the first round unless they trade up and get Jeremiah Love, which I think is very unrealistic.
I would love to translate this real quick. What Jacob is trying to say is that he is praying that Seattle trades up, gets Jeremiah Love. He is currently praying. He goes to bed at night, right like this.
right?
He said,
Hold on. He looks
Seahawks.
directly at the Seahawks banner on his window.
yes, he does. Absolutely, he does.
Or the 100 hats I have back there.
Dear Heavenly Hawks, please trade up, get Jeremiah Love. That's what he does every night.
It's not true. It's a very false story. I'm telling you. It's not. It's not. It's not
I
how
don't know.
it
I don't
goes.
know. I
You're
don't know
not
why
hiding
you're.
it,
I
bro.
don't
We
know
all
why
know
you're
it.
denying it. I don't know why you're denying it. Like it's obviously true.
Okay, what's gonna tag to me? I don't like this. This is not fun.
All right.
Okay, that's it for this one.
Hold on. I got one more question for you.
Yes.
Where do you think
Yes.
Ty Simpson goes?
Jets in second round.
You think we pick him in? Wait, we have the 32nd pick, and I think we have another one in the second round. Do you think we select him? I mean, 33rd. 33rd. We have the 33rd pick
You have
in
30,
the.
you have 34th. Wait, you
No,
have the
no,
one. Wait, you have it over the Raiders?
Yeah, we do. I don't know why you'd have to.
Okay,
You have to go to like the NFL tiebreakers or something like that to figure it out. But we do have the 33rd pick. Do we
You're
take him
taking Ty
there
Simpson at
or
33.
at
Yes.
33? You
The
think we
Jets are
couldn't
stupid
get
enough
like
to
a
do that.
no? I will admit,
Yes.
if this were like Joe Douglas, that's totally possible. Hell, with Joe Douglas, we could take him with like the 16th pick, if I'm being honest. But I
Dude,
trust.
I've seen.
I actually
I've seen that a
trust our
lot.
new GM to make the right decisions. So I honestly think
Uh-huh.
that with him that we're not going to be that stupid and we'll wait to take Ty Simpson.
Ty
Or we
Simpson
just won't
is
take
going
him at
to
all
be
and
the
we'll
Jet.
just deal with Geno Smith.
Oh. No, I'm telling you,
All right,
you're a Jets fan. You've already dealt with him once. I'm a Seahawks fan. I dealt with him too. No, and we got the best version of Geno, and that wasn't even that good. I think Ty Simpson would fit the Jets great. I really do. It's a real young team. Keep making Garrett Wilson better and better every year. Find him an actual quarterback. Not saying Aaron Rodgers is not an actual quarterback, but he just failed under that Jets offense. So I think Ty Simpson
He
adjusted.
didn't
great.
really fail. I would just say he.
Tore his
Achilles.
tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
Didn't even have a chance.
it's the first
First-
8 seconds in the game or
First
something like that.
drive.
It was the first. I literally when that
It was like the
happened,
first play
I
or
went to
something.
when that happened, I went to bed. Like I was so like I couldn't even watch the game.
Yeah.
I literally just stopped watching. I couldn't anymore after
All hope
he
for
tore
every
his
single
Achilles.
Jets fan went away. So you didn't get to watch the punt return touchdown in overtime?
No,
No, he didn't.
I didn't because I.
Dang.
All hope
But
is gone.
but let's be real. After that, why would I watch the game? The
Because
dude that we
it's
traded, like
Monday Night Football opener.
I get that, but the guy that was hyped up to go to the Jets for like months and months before that, on the
Jacob,
first
he was
on the
upset.
first 3 plays, he tears his Achilles, and you
Jacob,
have to
he
watch
was
Zach
upset he
Wilson
wasn't having
again.
that.
You're right.
Like
No more
wha-
Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is a saint now. That's just he's been on so many teams.
Oh, I thought you meant like he's a saint, as in like not the team, but
I
like
thought
the
he did
actual.
No, a New Orleans
Okay,
saint.
yeah. He was
He's
on
backing
he was
up.
on the Broncos, then he was
Oh.
on the Dolphins, now he's on the Saints.
Yeah.
He was on the Cougars.
Cougars. He was a BYU Cougar.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying he was a Cougar. He dates Cougars. Come on.
I don't get it.
That
A
doesn't
cougar
mean
is an older woman.
that doesn't mean he's not. That doesn't mean he
Because
is.
they're the
a-
moms.
that doesn't mean. I mean, he went to BYU and played for the Cougars, but that doesn't mean he is.
Yes,
You
but
know
I
what?
was
I'm
going
not
in a
getting
whole
into
different
the.
direction.
I'm not getting into that terminology. Let's just end it
Hide
here.
your moms. That would do it for
All
this
right.
one. I'm doing the intro.
Outro, you mean?
It's the
That's gonna
outro.
do it. I don't know what he just said. That's gonna do it for this episode.
Intro.
Thank you, Scotty, for being on this episode.
Absolutely, man. I want to be back on here. It's a blast.
Yeah, this is pretty
Energy was
fun.
unmatched.
Yeah.
Alright,
If you guys want,
I
we'll do-
feel this version of Inside the Box Score is a little more unplugged. All right.
yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. We're usually more chill and relaxed, but for this episode, we brought all the hype and all that. If you want a full mock draft, all 32, comment down below if you want to see that the week before the draft. As always, I know I got my Kentucky State hat on. It's a school I have interest in going to. But as always, go Hoosiers. Mendoza's going to be a star. We'll see you next week for another video. And that's about it for me.
Happy Masters Week.
Happy
yeah.
Masters.
One
Week.
more
Yes,
thing
of
before we
course.
go, just gotta say, make
Yes.
sure to tune in for our NFL draft watch party when we do that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'll be there or not, but Brendan will be. That's all.
I
that matters.
100%
Somebody
will be
record
there.
you.
So
Okay.
yeah, whether or not Jacob's there, I will see you then. And yeah, goodbye.